All right, next, let's try and apply this idea of intersection of two events. Again, we're just focusing on creating the events and looking to see where their intersection is located, and then how many elements there are in that intersection. So here we've got another problem. Um, this is dealing with two events around a sample space with two six-sided dice being rolled. And we need to figure out what the sample space is and what the outcomes are in the intersection. So go ahead and pause the video here and give this a try. All right, so I'm going to assume you've given this a try. Um, and now you want to watch me kind of walk through this particular example. So we're going to let event A um, be the result of two dice where the sum of the two dice is 8. All right, so to get an 8, we could have a 2 and a 6. We could have a 3 and a 5, 4 and a 4, 5 and a 3, and a 6 and a 2. Okay, so this is event A. Now let's see here. Let's do that. Okay, that's event A. And then event B is going to be where one die in the result is a 5. Okay, so that can be any of these because here the white die is a 5. And then it can be any of these because the black die is a 5. And actually, I need to redraw that because here we got the white die is a 5 and here the black die is a 5. So it's actually going to be shaped like this. There we go. And that is event B. And now let's draw our sample space. So our sample space is all possible outcomes of rolling two dice. So that's all of this. And remember, our events have to be contained within our sample space. So part B, so that's our Venn diagram. Part B is what is the sample space of all possible outcomes. So our sample space is going to be like the result 1, 1, okay, which is rolling snake eyes here, and 1, 2, which would be this one, 1, 3. All right, now I'm not going to do every single one because I'm just going to go all the way through. So I'm going to put dot, dot, dot to say I'm going to continue that pattern. And then I'm going to put some of the ones here towards the end. So we've got 6, 4, okay, which is this one. We've got 6, 5, which is this one. And then we've got 6, 6, which is this one. So instead of doing all the options in between, if the pattern is kind of obvious what I'm doing, you can kind of put dot, dot, dot to kind of mean I keep going through that pattern, and then this is where I end up. All right. All right. So next, what are the outcomes in the intersection? So where's the intersection between A and B? All right. So A is in red, B is in blue. So here's one place where those two events intersect. And then there's a second place right here where they intersect. So A intersect B has 3, 5 and 5, 3 in its intersection. So the order of A intersect B is going to be 2 because there are 2 elements in that set. Let me know if you have any questions.